Hello, hi, and welcome to the Poison Tea Party. We're super stoked and excited to have you joining us on this very perplexing journey that we've prepared for you all tonight. But first things first, I'm your host, Janet, and with me are the two most amazing, most mysterious ladies the whole world has ever fucking known, dressed to the nines in their very best tea party attire, or t-shirts and jeans, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The one.
Out. It's my shirt.
It's hat.
Yeah. It's hat.
The one, the two, the only, Madam Trass and Mistress Kaylee. All right. We're coming at you from an abandoned school bus somewhere in the middle of the deep, dark woods. The teapot is bubbling, our cups have been topped off, and we're heavy into the sipping of our poison, so let's get this party started, shall we?
Yep. I'm here for it. My poison is blue.
It is blue. This is a change for you, and actually I'm really kind of excited for you for drinking this weird shit that you don't ever drink weird things.
I'm probably only going to get one in and my stomach's going to hurt, but don't worry, I got...
Yeah, we got the old trusty, the old faithful on standby. Thanks, Bud Light.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Something really, really exciting, and I just wanted to chat about it real quick with our friends here. A friend of ours, my best friend, Paulina or Yina, as we call her, opened her very own bookstore in Perry, Iowa.
Woo!
I know.
I need to go there.
I know.
Yeah,
I haven't. I'm pretty much a loser and haven't been over there. Life has been hard.
Life has been crazy.
I worked the entire time that it's open.
But I need to get over there and finish the mural that I was painting because it's this entire hallway is it's painted like a big bookshelf with huge books on it. Mm-hmm. It's fucking the cutest store ever.
It is.
She picked out everything, like wallpaper, flooring, like all the wall fixtures, everything. She redid fucking everything in this place. It is so cute.
I need to go in and see it. I've seen it in pictures, but I feel like it doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. And then and also when you're like looking at it from the outside, because it looks like another, a place in those little shops, that you'll see in small towns.
Yeah, just any small town shop that's on the main drag or whatever.
And I'm telling you, it took my breath away. It's beautiful. Like they've done so much work. She's done so much work in there, and there's even bookstore kitties.
And they're so cute.
I was going to say, we can't forget about the kitties.
No, they're Mortimer and Ophelia.
And they have their own little, chairs.
Yeah, and they're so cute.
That look like big people chairs, only they're for cats.
They're for cats. Well, you can sit in them and read your books if you would like to. And also, she's going to be serving alcohol in this establishment.
Yes.
Amazing.
The best idea ever, right? Mm-hmm. Cats, books, alcohol. Boom.
What more
I'm
could
not
you
going to
want?
do much reading if I'm consuming alcohol and hanging out
cats.
with kitties. So.
Maybe that's the idea too. I don't know. But she's got candles and there's a ton of extra stuff. There's bath bombs and she's going to be selling T-shirts from local vendors and other stuff from local people too. She just hasn't got it all in there yet, but she will be. And then she keeps posting every day on social media of new stuff she's got. She's got some jewelry in there she just got the other day. They've got markers and anything that you could ever possibly fucking want to curl up with a good book.
Oh, good. Maybe I should make some stuff.
You should. And oh my God, you should. Make those fucking animals that you make. Mm-hmm. What can you do that's, oh my God, bookworms. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, with glasses.
I could totally do that.
Oh yes. Yeah. That's gotta happen.
Yep.
For sure. So it's seriously the cutest, most comfortable, most inclusive place ever. Mm-hmm. So if you were thinking of running over to Barnes & Noble's anytime soon, you should consider checking out Books and Brews first. Oh, I didn't even say what it was called.
That's all right. We're talking about it now.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Fuck. I don't think I did.
No.
Century Farm Books and Brews is the name of the place. It's located at 1018 2nd Street in Perry, Iowa. Stop in there, say hello to Paulina, tell her you heard about her on the pod, and that you're here to say hi for us. And also buy lots of shit.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely. Pet the kitties.
Pet the kitties.
Have a drink and read a book.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Have a drink.
That sounds so amazing right now.
Mm-hmm. Tell her we sent you.
Tell her I said hi, bitch.
Hi, bitch.
You have to say bitch.
Just like that.
She'll go, oh, Janet said hi, didn't she? Love you, Ina. Speaking of books and writing and authors,
Uh-oh.
have you ever been the recipient of an anonymous letter? Or,
Yes.
worse, a threatening anonymous letter?
That's a definite no.
No.
The web that's weaved throughout tonight's puzzling tale is going to take us all on a wild fucking ride.
I'm here for it.
It is everything from mystery to suspense to secrets to infidelity to conspiracy and murder.
What? You don't do conspiracy.
Or does it?
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
You know how I like to do shit around here. Once you hear this story, you're going to be amazed at all the damage a letter can do. This case is one that has been declared closed by local officials, but still has so many unanswered questions, many aren't comfortable with the final outcome even after all these years. It's my week to host, and you know I tend to bring the stories that make your head want to explode, and tonight's tale is no exception. This Poison Tea Party, we're diving headfirst into one of America's most enigmatic cases. Listen closely, darlings. Pull up a comfy chair, grab your granny's teacup, and pour your favorite poisons, and see if you're able to uncover the truth behind the Circleville letters.
Don't tell me what to do with my life.
Do it.
Dun, dun, dun.
I do need a more comfy chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're working on that. We do
In
need comfier
production.
chairs in this
I
place.
feel like,
you can send
though-
donations
Right.
too.
I feel like if I had a more comfy chair, though, I would just want to sit down here and record even longer. So maybe that's
For
not a
hours
good
and
idea.
hours of fun.
Yeah, I'll just kick back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt.
We need like our own little tiny couches, and that's in the works. So I need some time to do that and money. I need some resources.
And you can help the pod out by going to...
To the Patreon
At the Poison Tea
and
Party.
becoming a member. Anyway, so the Circleville letters. In 1976, small-town Midwestern American life was something of a fairy tale. Neighborhoods swelled with swarms of middle-class families, each living their very own American dreams. Parents worked, kids went to school, and everyone met back at home at the end of the day for dinner and TV time. Divorce rates were low. Fleetwood Mac's Rumors album played on record players and
So
radios
good.
across the country. And the very first of the Star Wars movies was dazzling audiences with its breakthrough visual effects.
And not saying, Luke, I am your father.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Kids came home when the streetlights came on. No one locked their doors, and many parents lived by the routine of playing cards on Saturday and church on Sunday.
I mean, minus the church, for us, yeah, that's pretty
That's
on
exactly
point with
what
my
it was.
childhood.
Life was easy and ordinary, and this was no exception for the citizens of Circleville, Ohio. Circleville, Ohio sits
It's
about...
always Ohio. I'm sorry.
No, it's usually Florida.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like Ohio just has the most random ass shit.
They do, because that was where, that was the
Sherry
Sugar
Van,
Babe.
Yeah, Sherry Van Gundy.
Yeah, my God. This ain't far from there, I'm sure. Circleville, Ohio sits about 25 miles south of Columbus. With a population of about 13,000, it was a typical small-town community where everyone knew everyone else, including all of their secrets.
13,000?
Yep, 13,000. So it's quite, compared to what we know as a small town, it's quite a bit bigger. The very first letters were sent to a Westfall School District bus driver named Mary Gillispie. Mary was married to her husband, Ron Gillispie, and the couple had 2 children. The first letter, handwritten in block-type font, was addressed to Mary Gillispie, postmarked from Columbus, Ohio, and had no return address. When Mary opened it, she was terrified to find the contents of the letter accused her of having an affair with the Westfall School District Superintendent, Gordon Massey. The author threatened to publicly expose the affair if Mary didn't put an end to it. Okay, hold on, though, before I do that. Mary Gillispie is up there in the corner.
Okay.
Okay. This is her husband below her, Ronald Gillispie.
She is
I made a murder
way
board for
out
those of
his
you.
league.
Well, he's actually pretty handsome, but that picture, that's the only picture they have, and it's literally like a high school picture of him. And it's blown up, and it's like fucking weird and distorted. And when it's smaller, he actually looked like he was pretty good looking. But I just wanted to tell the audience that I made a murder board, and I wanted to like show the girls what these fucking people look like so that you have like a face to the name, because it helps, because this is going to get pretty tangly.
We've never had a murder board.
No.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing.
Excited about it, actually.
I want it to stay forever.
Well, you guys can dress it up for your pods or make
We
your
should just
stuff
make a million murder boards and just like keep them.
and just keep adding them to the pod room and just leave them.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's too jambalaya.
Yeah, we
that
take
right?
a picture, we love her, we get her the fuck out.
That's right.
Yeah.
And get it gone forever and start anew.
I love throwing shit away.
So do I. Too much. And then I'm like, where's that thing?
I know, me too, but it feels so
But
good
this
in the
is the
moment.
I know. Pod
Yeah, me too.
room.
It's like it is the pod room. But
Yeah, but 3 murder boards and you're done.
yeah,
Where
our
are you
pod
gonna put
room
it?
is tiny.
Where are you gonna
Girl.
put
It's
it?
a tiny room in here. But anyway, so Mary Gillispie, a beautiful woman. And then Ron Gillispie below her. He looks the picture shit, but that's something for you to go on.
I'd
And then
bang him.
this guy here is Gordon Massey in like the bluish picture. Okay?
Okay.
That's the superintendent.
He looks kind of crazy. He has crazy eyes.
Oh, I thought he was kind of handsome.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
handsome, but he has crazy eyes. Does he not?
I mean,
know.
yeah, I can see that. I
Yeah.
can see it. He's got dark.
Would bang,
Eyes.
would not bang. It's okay, because you'll hear that back when you go to fucking to edit, because I totally said I'd bang him, and nobody even noticed
Oh, I
that
didn't
I said
even
it.
know you said
But
it.
you'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Oh my god. Yeah. He's good looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what they look like. So Mary received a letter at her house, and this is in part what it said.
Okay. You're gonna. Yo, what is it?
Here.
I know where you live.
Ugh.
I've been observing your house, and I know you have children. This is no joke. Please take it seriously.
Okay, I would have laughed after that. Like the
You got a letter that said that, and you'd be like, haha.
Like if they said this
No,
is no
Kaylee
joke,
would fucking flip
please
her
take
fucking
it
Yeah,
shit.
seriously.
she'd be like, oh my god, mom, someone is stalking me.
Yeah, but like the second, like the last line was so stupid.
Okay, this was the 70s, so things are a little bit different.
And you
Like,
would
it
not.
sound-
You
it
would not be
sounds-
that chill about it. You would be fucking flipping shit. I already know you.
But it sounds like a joke when you're like that.
It does sort of, right? And so, like, I remember when we, like, talked about Circleville is, like, it's a small town. Everyone knows everyone else. It's a safe place to live. Everybody
Well-
feels safe. So Mary is going to take this letter and be like,
It's gonna be like extremely.
ha ha.
Yeah, and also it's gonna be extremely difficult to get law enforcement on your side.
With just
With
this
that.
one letter.
'Cause
I've been
it
watching
sounds
you, and
like
I
a
know you have
prank.
children, though. That is kind of scary,
It
but
sounds scary. Yeah.
please take this seriously. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Like, why are you saying please? I just feel like there's like key words in the letter that are like the fuck.
Yeah, like it's suggesting that you do that,
Yeah.
but not threatening you to
It doesn't
be
sound
doing,
like a
you know.
ransom note or something else
Right.
where it's like.
So after Mary's initial shock wore off about the letter, she made the decision to ignore it completely. She didn't see the sense in upsetting her husband over untrue rumors, so she hid the letter and told no one and went on with
Ooh.
life as usual.
I wouldn't have done that though, Mary.
A week later, Mary received another threatening letter postmarked from Columbus, Ohio, with no return address. And though she was shaken, she again hid the letter and told no one. At the same time, across town, on the morning of March 3rd, 1977, the local West School Superintendent, Gordon Massey, which we've talked about, arrived to work just as any other day. But when the mail came, he received an anonymous letter postmarked from Columbus, Ohio, with no return address. The letter was shocking. There, in blocky, misspelled words, the author wrote,
Oh God.
Dear sir, according to my girlfriend, you have asked her to go out many times and have asked other female bus drivers too. This must be stopped at once for the good of the school and families. If they are not stopped, I will be forced to write the school board, and I would hate to do that. To prey on another man's girl is untouchable. I suggest you find yourself a pimple-faced whore and start up with her and leave my girls alone.
oh
In the 70s, they said
Yeah,
this shit?
what the fuck?
Bro, this shit is so funny.
What a
It sounds
psycho.
like a little fucking like. It sounds like the Karens on Facebook that we have now,
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
but it was like a white man then.
Was it?
But we don't know. I guess I don't know.
Because these are letters, remember? I just read them in this weird way. Some are playing it for you guys.
But it said, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, I thought there was a part where it referred to itself as a he.
No, it just says, according to my girlfriend, you've asked her to go out many times and have asked other female bus drivers too.
And which could be a girlfriend or a girlfriend.
And then it says, to prey on another man's girl is untouchable.
That's what I mean.
So
part.
he does writer does refer to themselves as a man in that.
Yeah.
In that
like,
sentence.
that's what stuck out to me. I'm like, oh my God, you're a man and you're writing little hate notes?
That's
this is
fucking
so
weird.
Funny.
Okay, so Mary is continuing to receive the letters just addressed to her. And they are talking about, you better stop fucking sleeping with Gordon Massey. I know what you're doing. I know you have children. I know where you live.
Was she sleeping with the motherfucker?
Well, I don't know. But she didn't seem... She didn't
wasn't
show her
worried enough.
husband.
Well, yeah,
That's the other thing, which I'm like, I don't know. But then Gordon Massey starts receiving them.
Right.
And he's receiving these at work. So these aren't as easily, like, hidden from everyone. I mean, he's not the one that gets the mail, I'm sure.
No.
Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know, but...
No, that's not how it usually works at schools.
Superintendent, they'll, like, leave the mail on your desk.
Yeah, or
so at
you
least
have,
somebody
like, a
knows.
mailbox at school.
Honey, why were you sleeping with Gordon?
Well, I mean, was she, though? Or is this, like, psychotic?
I don't know.
Because it is psychotic. Because look at the letters now. You see that letter there and there? That's the writing style that they wrote in. So they're clearly trying to disguise their writing. This is blocky writing.
Nobody writes like that.
Yeah, no.
It almost looks as if, like, it's like comic book style almost.
It is, yeah. And there are things that are misspelled. And as we've heard, there's, like, the wording is kind of strange in some instances.
You can see places they erased and rewrote letters.
Yep.
Specific letters.
Yep.
To have them look similar to previous letters they
So it's
wrote.
all, like, we don't... What's the purpose behind these? Like, even Mary doesn't know.
I don't know. If I was getting letters like this, like, I'd be like, okay. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Ho?
Fuck you. That same day, a letter arrived at the school board claiming Gordon Massey had assaulted and engaged in extramarital affairs with female bus drivers in the district. The letter writer demanded that Massey be fired immediately, but Gordon denied any wrongdoing, and since Massey was regarded as an upstanding and respectable man, the school board chalked the letters up to a disgruntled employee or community member trying to make waves for the superintendent, and nothing more. At this point, it seemed whoever was behind the letters was getting nowhere fast in their plans to sabotage the lives of Mary Gillispie and Gordon Massey. But about 2 weeks after the last letter was delivered to Mary Gillispie, yet another letter arrived at the Gillispie residence. But this time, it was addressed to Ron Gillispie, Mary's husband.
He's gonna be telling...
It read,
Gillispie, you've had 2 weeks and done nothing. You are a pig. Make her admit the truth and inform the school board. If not, I will broadcast it on CB, posters, signs, billboards, until the truth comes out. Only pigs ride motorcycles. Good hunting in your red and white truck on your way to work. I followed him for weeks since last summer and have seen her meet him several times.
What the fuck, dude?
So it's
this
kind
shit
of-
is so funny.
Isn't it all over the place, though? Like,
Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
slightly...
but it's still stalker vibes. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, they, you know.
well, the author talks about Ron's truck being red and white, so he knows Ron's truck.
It's so hard, though, like, the way that these letters are written, they sound just so fucking stupid.
and juvenile, right?
Yeah, that,
yeah.
like, yes, it's intimidating and scary and threatening, but also it's like...
It seems like a teenager is trying to scare you,
it doesn't,
kind of.
It doesn't have, like, that same fear.
Maybe he was banging the wife. Maybe it was
Yeah.
a teenage boy banging the wife.
Maybe
Who
it was.
knows?
She is a bus driver, right?
Uh-huh.
You gotta watch out for them.
Yeah.
Just kidding,
I
bus
don't know.
drivers.
It's so, like, it's so stupid.
So Ron gets that letter. He reads it, and he confronts his wife about the contents. And Mary comes clean about receiving the other letters that she did receive, but she denies flat out that there was any truth to the accusations of an affair between her and Gordon Massey. Ron trusted his wife's word, and the couple became a united front against the invisible threat of the letter writer. The writer soon began sending letters to the vice principal of Westfall School, claiming to have proof of the alleged affair. They wrote,
Oh my god! It's like little girl shit right now.
I shall send you proof about driver number 62917. She has a child in school there now, and I shall prove this shortly. I expect him to be discharged. You'll see that I'm telling the truth.
Okay,
That's it? Like, there's no other context in that?
That's
no,
what I
just that
mean.
he will prove it, but there's no other. That's it.
That's
The thing that's crazy about this letter, this specific letter, is one that kind of set off a bombshell of like we're getting closer to maybe knowing who did it. Was the fact that this letter contained Mary Gillespie's driver number,
Right.
which not everybody would know unless they were closely connected to the school district, the bus garage, or her directly.
Right.
So
okay.
that's kind of insane.
Well, he already revealed
and
that
narrows it down.
His girlfriend was a bus driver
Yeah.
as well.
And then he
So-
just, like, outed himself by showing that he
But
knew
then
that.
the girlfriend would know who was sending the letters.
You would think,
but
unless-
at this point, was it like common knowledge that the letters were being sent, or
No.
this fucking vice principal just got this letter about a superintendent and it doesn't have any? There's no context in it.
I think that that's probably closer to what happened based on the story that I know. But eventually, soon after this letter that we just heard, this goes like
gonna blow up.
real public.
But, like, this is what I mean, though. This whole thing just sounds super juvenile because it's like sending a threatening letter, but there's no threat. You know?
Right.
Like, we're just kind of, like,
They're
talking
just
in
saying
circles.
stop or else so
Yeah.
far. They're not saying
What they're going to do.
what's going to happen if you
why.
don't, but something bad will happen. Okay, be more specific. I'm
It's
not terrified.
like to humans aren't persuaded in that way.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
So no proof was ever disclosed, but it was suspicious that the author knew Mary Gillespie's driver number. This clue suggested that the writer was likely someone closely connected to the school. But who? Gordon Massey began receiving letters at his home residence now, threatening to slash his tires. So now we have a real threat.
Okay.
Threatening to slash his tires or cut his brakes if he didn't end the affair with Mary. So now we're talking serious injury or murder.
And why does this
Or
person care so much?
I know.
Yeah.
And what is the problem here?
Right.
The only one that I can think of that would care this much would
Is
be
her
like
husband.
Ron,
Right.
right?
That
So,
would be the only one that makes sense.
and that makes perfect sense. He would try to scare his wife into stopping the
Yeah.
affair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then scare Massey and then whatever. So far, he looks like a good suspect. So it was at this point that the deranged author began dragging Gillespie's 12-year-old daughter, Tracy, into the letters.
Oh, hell
What?
Her name
the
be Trace. Not
Nope.
Trace. Her name be Tracy.
You don't be fucking with my Tracy's.
That's right. She's 12 years old. So this is what I thought Ron too until I heard this. Because usually, and he, by all accounts, was a great father. So you wouldn't bring your child into something like that.
No.
The writer made even more wild accusations claiming that Mary was allowing Massey to sexually abuse the child. And they also threatened to kill the girl. One letter addressed to the Gillespies read,
Oh my god, this is getting...
It's your daughter's turn to pay for what you've done. I shall come out there and put a bullet in that little girl's head.
What the fuck?
that's what one of the letters read.
Okay, so now we're to the point where, this is
Yeah, no.
pissing people off. Like, this
Yeah.
is real shit. I would be like, what the fuck?
It's one thing to do all the other shit, but when you come for people's children, that's when people start getting
And I feel like this is
insane.
this is really odd that the writer immediately just went like that.
Yeah.
Because the fucking stupid ass letters he was sending to everyone else for 100 fucking letters were so fucking all over the place. It didn't matter. But then he comes out to the daughter and he's like right away, like, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head.
no shit. It just
Okay.
randomly psycho.
Like, we just really escalated.
And weirdly, because like he's like, Massey's abusing your daughter. You kind of think like he's trying to sort of save the daughter in some way, and then he jumps from that to like, I'm gonna put a bullet in her head.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very
What the
erratic
fuck is
behavior.
going on?
So after
Schizo.
after months of fear and uncertainty, the Gillespies called the local sheriffs for help.
Okay, they didn't call right away after those?
No, but they did after they received the threat to the daughter.
Oh my god.
They explained the timeline of the recent stream of letters that they'd been receiving, and law enforcement got right to work on trying to apprehend a suspect. They began surveillance on the neighborhood, including Gillespie's house. They wiretapped phones and worked with the Postal Service to intercept incoming letters, hoping that it would lead to the perpetrator to no avail. So they were unable to find anyone. But what had begun as a campaign to expose a typical adulterous affair soon ballooned into a community-wide event. People all around the town of Circleville began receiving letters. The very same type of letters the Gillespies and Massey had been receiving, threatening to expose every single deep, dark secret held within this little tiny town. Sending shit to, like, Moira from church. I'm going to tell him that you took money out of the collection plate last month if you don't.
What was the goal from the letters?
Susan from fucking wherever.
Yeah, like...
Which, cool.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was, like, so focused on Mary at the
first,
beginning is odd. Like, this person really wanted her to be called
I feel
out,
like...
whether there was an affair or not.
Yeah.
We probably won't ever really know. But it's just weird that they jump.
Yeah, why her? It would have to be someone close to her.
Exactly. I think it's important.
Like, that's how it started.
That's what I would think.
Yeah.
It was as if this letter writer knew every single thing about every freaking person, and they were coming for blood. Like,
But what was the goal? Like, that's
was?
what I'm trying to take away from this. Because all of these things...
To scare everyone.
Yeah.
To fucking put fear into
like,
literally
everyone
If it was this day and age, I would say they were messing around.
Yeah. Like,
Possibly.
everybody gave this writer exactly what they wanted because he never really asked for anything.
The thing about small towns is, and I work in a small town store, and people gather there and gossip there, and
All
it
day.
is the gossip fucking heart of this little town I work in. And every fucking secret you could ever know about, if you know anyone else and you told anyone else one little thing, it is said in this store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I believe it.
And the whole fucking town will know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband and I were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, I refrain from talking shit in
Yeah.
front of people, but I talk shit to you all day.
Exactly.
Because I know you ain't going to run and tell that boy. However, when I speak freely, it's because I would never say something to you that I wouldn't say to that motherfucker's face.
Exactly.
But I'm not a kind of person, though.
No.
So.
I hate that, but that's what I mean.
Well, I want the hot goss.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
we want the hot
I mean,
goss.
I definitely want to hear it, but
No, I don't
I'm not
talk
spilling
about
any
it
hot
with strangers.
goss.
It's basically you two.
Yeah.
Did you hear? That's not me.
Yeah.
I definitely will spill some juicy things to my sister and to
Yep.
my husband.
But then you
Yeah.
have to be like, don't tell anyone.
Exactly.
yeah, this is top secret.
Because something about my brain, if you don't tell me, don't tell anyone.
Mom will
Oh, I'm
go tell
telling
everyone.
everybody. Telling everybody.
I know, but if you say, don't tell anyone, my brain, like, locks it. I can't say anything about that ever again.
Nope.
It's like I know it and I forget it.
That's me too.
So I'm
the
don't
same
repeat it.
fucking way. Which is why I'm always like, I'm loyal.
Yeah.
But it's
Sorta.
really just that my brain won't allow me to tell anybody.
Hey, I'm admitting it. All you bitches out there don't even fucking
I'm like
try
painfully fucking loyal. I have so many secrets from so many people,
it. Wow, Kaylee.
and they're all in here, man.
I do too.
But what I'm saying is,
If they
for
said don't tell
this
anyone.
situation, I feel like the writer got exactly what he wanted because he caused mass hysteria, and that's exactly what everyone gave him.
Yeah.
Like, literally, everyone's just like,
I don't
Right.
think that was the goal at first.
but
though.
but like, here's the
It was
thing.
just to destroy her reputation.
But then it started to destroy everyone's reputation. And within that fear, people just willingly started to destroy their own reputation.
right, but I think that
He got to watch that.
my
and he was probably getting
hypothesis
off
is
on
that
it.
because nothing really happened with Mary, that he was like, fuck it. I'm
I'm going for everyone then.
Yeah.
I feel like it's important to remember that it started with Mary because that's how we're going to figure out who the suspect is.
So, while whispers flooded the town, no one wanted to admit when they'd received a letter, but everyone wanted to get to the bottom of who was writing them, because everyone was receiving letters. The Gillespies, unsatisfied by what the police had been able to uncover so far, decided to expand their detective circle and bring in some of their closest friends and relatives to read the letters and maybe give their thoughts on who it could be. The couple turned to Ron's sister and her husband, Karen Sue, or Karen, and Paul Freshour. Karen Sue.
We need the Karen, bitch.
I love her.
Karens.
The Freshours read through the unbelievably disgusting writings and came to one conclusion, and quickly.
Oh, shit.
They were confident that a man by the name of David Longberry was the writer.
Pictured here.
No picture.
No picture.
But he's on the board.
Don't picture it here.
He's on the board.
He's blacked out.
He's got a silhouette because there is no picture.
What the fuck?
On the murder board. Okay. They were confident that a man by the name of David Longberry was their writer. Longberry was a fellow bus driver who worked with Mary at Westfall School District and had made a pass at Mary on several occasions, but was repeatedly turned down by her.
Oh, so maybe that's what he means by my girl.
Yeah, I don't know. So like bitter, whatever. So Longberry was also a good suspect because he was in a position to know Mary's driver number.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Paul and Karen Freshour were sure David Longberry must have been bitter about the rejection and was most likely the culprit. So they wrote him a letter telling him that they knew who he was and demanded that he stop writing the letters immediately or else. And amazingly,
they stopped?
The letters did stop.
You're kidding.
For a little while.
Well, yeah. Got a big-ass fucking ego, big-ass head.
Yeah, but weird that they stopped then, right?
Well, yeah.
So just when it seemed like they'd gotten to the bottom of the whole thing, unsettling signs and billboards began to pop up along Mary's daily bus route. Billboards.
Oh, God.
Along her daily bus route.
What did he do for work? Where's that money coming from, honey?
I don't think it's like billboards like we thought, but I think it was like big
signs,
like particle board signs.
That is insane.
Huge.
Those
They're
are
giant.
still expensive.
Yeah. I mean, pieces of wood propped up against fence posts and
Spray
shit
painted.
like that. Yeah. Anything that would get the word out that Mary was a hooer. Anyway. Or was she? I don't know.
He really hated Mary. Why?
Yeah. Allegedly.
It's the husband.
The signs said things like, Mary Gillispie is a cheater, and I know what you've done, Mary. Even more disturbing, the signs began to inappropriately reference the Gillespies' 12-year-old daughter, Tracy. Obviously concerned for the mental well-being of his child, Ron worked tirelessly to remove every single sign he came across in an attempt to shield her from the embarrassing harassment.
Okay, you know what is so fucked up? I don't know if it's my brain that's fucked up. Okay, it's probably a little bit of both, but like, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this shit and I'm like, I really think it's the husband. And then you tell me like, oh, he's trying so hard to take this shit down. I'm like, yeah, it could still be him.
It could
like he's
still.
just putting on the show. And I'm like, because this person who's writing
Like,
these
ooh,
things,
look at me, it's not me because I'm trying to take it down.
yeah, I don't know. People are so fucked up in the head. You don't know. You don't know. And then like
Weirder things have
also
happened.
David Longberry. I do think it could be him too.
So far.
But, like, the thing that I think is weird about him, if it's him, like, that's a real fucking sociopath because the way he's writing is, like, talking about his experiences that he's pissed about and creating, like, fictional characters almost.
Creating the drama around it. Yeah, like it's
crazy.
It's insane. But it was said that Ron was so distraught about the signs that he barely slept at night. And he would leave about 2 hours before work each morning just to drive around and try to tear down any of the obscene messages before the morning bus routes. He became obsessed with uncovering the author of the letters and billboards. But the signs kept popping up, one after another, with heinous message after heinous message, posted in a big blocked letters along the roadsides for the world to see. Who was it that hated Mary Gillispie so much that they would go through all this trouble and try to publicly shame her and her family like this?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I get, other people were getting letters too, but the focus
It started with her.
Yeah.
In August 1977, all the stress became too much to bear, and Mary decided to take a weekend getaway with her sister to Florida. This left Ron home alone with the children to deal with the torturous campaign all on his own. On the night of August 19th, the phone rang at the Gillispie residence. Tracy, which is the daughter, remember, recalled hearing her father having a very loud and heated discussion with whoever was on the line.
Oh, shit.
He was convinced that it was the Circleville letter writer.
Oh, shit.
Ron grabbed his .22 caliber handgun, told his kids that he was going out to confront the caller, and sped off in his red and white 1971 Ford pickup.
Oh, my God.
50 minutes later, Ron's truck was discovered. It had crashed head-on into a tree at the end of a road, and inside was Ron's lifeless body.
Wait, that's so sad.
So somebody baited him.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gun that he had taken with him was found underneath him on the truck seat, and it was determined that one shot had been fired from it.
Wow.
But there were no bullet holes found in the body of the truck, only the bullet casing, so it was shot from inside the truck.
So he saw someone.
He was chasing someone.
Leading the police to believe that Ron had possibly fired off a round at someone who he confronted and believed to be the letter writer. A toxicology report would later show that Ron Gillispie had a blood alcohol level of 0.16.
Oh.
That's twice the legal limit. This was an extremely strange finding for Ron because, according to close family and friends, he wasn't much of a drinker, like at all. And his children both said neither of them saw him drinking the day of the accident before he left.
And I don't feel like they would have lied about that.
Well, just because they didn't see it doesn't mean that it wasn't a thing.
But it's sort of strange that if he's not a drinker, like my husband
You have to drink
isn't
a lot
drinker.
to get there.
Mine
And,
isn't either.
and
yeah.
if they found him crashed with a blood alcohol level of 0.16,
Yeah.
I'd say that's bullshit. There's
Yeah.
no fucking way.
Yeah.
I would be like, what the fuck are you hiding?
So if they say he's not much of a drinker, and that's the same situation, that would make me be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even more to this than we maybe thought. It began to look more and more like Ron was lured out of his home and deliberately killed. And even more suspicious, the letters had contained threats directly identifying Ron's red and white truck in the past, claiming that they were watching him and they knew his vehicle. Paul Freshour, which is his brother-in-law, remember, was publicly, and I have a picture of Paul there as well.
Okay.
That's Paul. Right there. For
I
reference.
don't like his mustache.
You don't
Yeah.
like Paul? He's actually in a movie. He was an extra in a movie that was shot in Ohio.
Yeah, I don't like him.
But anyway, he was actually not an
He's a-
actor.
he's an actor.
He wasn't professionally. He just did it because they all did it. Because it was like a fun thing at the, I don't know. Anyway.
Because it was cool.
Do some research. I can't remember the name of the movie. Paul Freshour was publicly vocal about his brother-in-law's death being the result of foul play. And the sheriff's department seemed to be completely on board with this idea. Until they weren't. Sheriff Dwight Radcliffe initially thought the accident looked suspicious, but with little evidence to back up the theory, he claimed he was left with no choice but to declare Ron's death a horrible accident. And I think that that's a mistake.
Well, yeah.
After Ron's death, the letters and signs continued. Fucker.
So it wasn't Ron.
They were sent out in a steady stream amongst the community. And they made seemingly wild accusations claiming the sheriff was involved in a cover-up and corruption, and
my
the town
God.
physician and coroner were pedophiles. Funny thing, 10 years later after these accusations would be proven to be true,
Wow.
the coroner was actually convicted of being a pedophile.
That's disgusting as
Yeah.
fuck.
A serial sexual abuser is what they said that he was.
And he was a coroner. How convenient.
Super fun. Eventually, Mary Gillispie would admit to being romantically involved with Gordon Massey,
Oh, that bitch.
but the couple insisted the relationship didn't begin until after her husband's death. In fact, the town rumors
Bullshit.
swirled that the weekend Ron died, Mary was actually out of town meeting up with Massey in secret, but that was never proven to be true. Regardless, Mary hoped by being forthcoming about that relationship and honest about Gordon Massey, the whole thing, that it might put an end to the harassment, but it only seemed to escalate the situation.
Yeah.
Which I think that I would think that it would, but
Yeah.
she didn't think that.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of weird.
No, you gotta admit to it, then this motherfucker's just gonna...
Yeah, and be like,
Yeah.
see, I fucking told you, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, whatever. But anyway.
Like, duh.
The harassment continued for years and came to a head on February 7th, 1983, when Mary came across a particularly disturbing sign along her bus route. There, painted in black on a large piece of cardboard, was a sinister message detailing an alleged affair between Gordon Massey and Mary's now 16-year-old daughter, Tracy.
What the fuck?
Appalled, Mary pulled that fucking bus over and attempted to tear down the sign, but as she struggled to take it off the post, she noticed that behind the cardboard, it was tied to another cardboard box with a piece of twine. So she untangled the box first and then removed the sign.
What'd she find?
As Mary investigated the box, she discovered that inside was a loaded handgun propped up between two styrofoam blocks, and the twine was tied to the trigger. It was set up in such a way that whoever attempted to remove the sign would be shot in the head or the throat when they tried to tear it down from the front.
What the fuck?
What the perpetrator didn't expect was that Mary tore it down from the back, starting with the box, and the gun never discharged. So, somebody's trying to fucking kill her. This is like a literal booby trap.
The booby trap.
Yeah.
Pictured there.
On the murder board.
On the murder board,
it
booby
says
trap.
the booby trap.
But that's it. And it's like tied with like twine and it looks like shit.
What the fuck?
You know, they were terrible at booby trapping things.
They were. This person could not booby trap. He was not the Unabomber.
No. He tried.
Give up, buddy. Not the Unabomber. So this was clearly a trap set specifically for Mary.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They knew she'd get most pissed about
They
this.
knew-
They knew she'd
She'd be
stop
the
and
one
tear
that
it down.
tear it down, yeah.
Right. Police investigation would reveal a partially filed off serial number, and a forensic analyst was able to completely lift that entire number. That's how poorly it was filed off, idiot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The gun led back to a man named Wesley. We've got a Tracy and a Wesley in this.
Oh
Isn't that
my
weird?
God.
Okay, creepy. Where's the Janet? She's coming in hot.
reading it. No. The gun led back to a man named Wesley who worked at the local Anheuser-Busch brewery. Thank you.
Yes, thanks.
Cheers, Bud Light.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you,
Cheers.
Wesley. Thank you.
Ningo.
But according to Wesley, he had sold that gun to his supervisor, and he hadn't been in possession of it for quite some time. And who was the supervisor?
Oh, God.
Who was it?
Paul Freshour.
Well, it was none other than Paul Freshour.
Oh, God.
Mary and Ron's fucking brother-in-law. Paul was cooperative with the investigation from the get-go. He admitted fully that it was his gun, but claimed the gun had been stolen from his garage months ago, and that he'd never reported it stolen because, well, he wasn't certain that it was. He thought he may have misplaced it. And this is something that I
Bullshit.
do. This is something that I do often. I go, where the fuck is that? I know I put it here. And then I go, I'll find it later.
Okay, but it's also not a gun.
But not a gun. I don't think I would ever
Yeah.
do that with a gun. But men are different. And Paul did work in security. So guns to him were maybe like not as like to me, I'm like, oh, it's scary thing. To him, they maybe weren't as scary.
That's sus.
I don't know. That's just where I was coming from.
That's real sus, especially
It is
because,
sus.
like, why the fuck?
I mean,
it comes back to you.
yeah. And
No.
it tried to kill your sister-in-law or your...
Oh, I don't know where it was.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
conveniently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gone.
I think it's a little too convenient.
But after a failed polygraph examination and a suspicious comment made by Freshour himself claiming that he thought he knew who did it, but declined to say completely. He just would not say.
Okay, so your brother-in-law's
So-
dead.
Who
And
was
your
supposedly,
sister-in-law-
not even that, just, he was supposedly this, like, best fucking friend, too.
Right.
So,
And then your sister-in-law, whoever it was, tried to kill him, but you don't want to say who the suspect is? Go fuck
yeah,
yourself.
who did it? Who did it?
Why even bring up the fact that you think you know who did it just to say you don't want to say?
He just didn't want
You
to
little
say.
prick.
So, Paul easily, after all of this evidence, became the prime suspect.
Yeah.
The police asked Paul to copy one of the letters as best he could, and it was determined by police that Paul was indeed the letter writer. When Paul Freshour was finally brought to trial, 39 letters were brought in and compared to this sample that he willingly gave, which I don't know why he would ever do that, and I don't know why the police would do it this way.
Yeah.
Give him a letter and say, copy it. Well, of course, it's going to look similar.
Well, right.
They were like, try to make it look like that.
Yeah,
and he's
no.
like, okay. Both are stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That's dumb.
Okay. But they let this evidence in court. They let it fucking go into court. Like
Well,
this.
whatever.
It's bullshit. I don't.
It's like they're
I
all
watch a
admitting.
lot of court shit, and this is not the way they do it. During Paul's trial, Karen Freshour, which is his wife, testified that she had come across a number of these letters around their home over the years. One she found tore up and thrown in the toilet, and a couple others she found hidden throughout the house.
Oh, shit.
She said she found all this shit. When she was asked to produce any of the letters, though, she said she couldn't because she'd thrown them all away. And at first glance, Karen looked like a reliable witness, but in reality, you guys ready for another twisty turn? Mm-hmm. Karen Freshour, pictured here.
No picture.
Silhouette.
Continue.
Shut the fuck up. You're such a dick.
She and Paul were actually going through an incredibly nasty divorce.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, yeah.
In which Karen had recently lost everything to Paul.
So why is she, like, what is she doing?
She's
She's trying to be like, he did it,
Convict
so
him. He
I
did
can
it.
fucking get everything.
The court ruled in favor of Paul in their divorce, giving him full custody of the children, the home, and the entire savings account.
Damn.
Karen was actually living in a trailer on Mary Gillespie's property during this trial.
Oh, shit.
It's like a fucking web of what the
Some
fuck?
Jerry Springer shit.
Not a trailer.
Or some
Oh.
more. Mari.
Oh
You
my
are the
god.
father. So
You
Karen,
are not the father.
Karen was extremely bitter toward Paul, and she had a motive.
Obviously.
She had a motive to lie, guys.
Yes, she did.
Bro, what if she actually wrote the letters?
What if she
should've.
And then
did?
she's like, and fuck you too,
And
Paul.
by the way, he did it.
And your dick is small. Bye, Paul. Oh my god, she did it.
Oh my god.
Kaylee, you
spilled my
just
beer.
spilled everything all over yourself.
I spilled my motherfucking beer. But I'm actually in shock right now. She did that shit.
You think she did?
Karen.
There ain't no picture. There.
Sharon.
Okay.
Ozzy.
We're
So
Yeah, you eat that meat, bitch.
we've come to the
Real
realization
salty,
I
ain't
do
it?
like it. Good.
that Karen Freshour is
The way you
the perpetrator in this
Jesus
entire.
Christ.
Why'd you say it like that?
Fresh power.
You really enunciated that
Oh my
shit.
god. Get it, girl.
She is the fucking perpetrator in this entire Circleville
Kaylee, you are
letter
easily manipulated.
We're not
fucking
done yet.
Yeah.
thing.
But I have more.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, I've got.
But, like, don't convince me more.
Okay.
Okay, but go.
We still don't. Like, nobody knows to this day. So,
You're
I said that at the beginning.
She did say that, and you're all shocked.
Okay, so here. One other detail the jury never heard was the testimony of a witness, another bus driver who had drove that very same route the morning where Mary found the booby trap. This woman claimed at about 20 minutes before Mary pulled her damn bus over to pull that sign down, she saw a large man with light sandy hair parked along the road, standing in the ditch. He was positioned next to a very distinct yellow El Camino. El Camino.
El Camino.
I love me an El Camino.
So do I. She said that she was positive the man could not have possibly been Paul Freshour.
Oh my
Paul
God.
was short and stocky with dark hair, and he didn't own an El Camino.
And he had a pedo stash.
But conveniently enough,
Oh. She put the finger up.
Karen Freshour was dating a man at the time who fit that very description. He didn't own an El Camino either.
David Longberry.
But his brother did.
Uh-oh.
So take that, do what you want with that. But
Who
the
is
jury
it?
never heard this information.
Oh.
Give it to me.
We're still in the trial of Paul Freshour. So Paul Freshour was eventually convicted and found guilty of attempted murder, and he was given the maximum sentence of 7 to 25 years in prison.
Jesus, that's quite a span.
For attempted.
7 to 25.
Yeah, it's kind of a wide berth there.
I'll serve 10.
And though the citizens of Circleville were confident the right man was now behind bars, the letters kept coming.
Okay, so appeal.
Which he did. Hundreds of anonymous threatening letters resumed after the trial and began flooding the residents and even politicians of Circleville and now Central Ohio.
Cleveland,
So this branched out
Ohio.
So
beyond
how does this person
Circleville.
know so much
about so many people? Yeah,
It's
I know
the
it.
government.
I mean, maybe.
Oh my God.
No one knew how Paul, who was incarcerated and kept in solitary fucking confinement and not allowed writing utensils or paper without supervision, could be sending these fucking letters.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
The warden of the prison, and this never happens, even publicly stated that Paul was routinely strip searched and all of his incoming outgoing mail was inspected. He backed Paul completely, claiming that there was
Wow.
no possible way that he could be the letter writer.
No.
Everybody was baffled.
Wow.
And then, you ready for another?
Yep.
Are you ready for this?
Paul himself began receiving letters.
No fucking way.
At the jail.
The last letter Paul received went a little something like this.
Kaylee can't stop burping in her
Hey,
microphone.
I'm like away.
You ready?
Yep.
You see how far?
Now, when are you going to believe you weren't getting out of there? I told you 2 years ago, when we set them up, they stay set up. Don't you listen at all? No one wants you out. The joke is on you. Ha ha. Tell no one of this letter. I saw the paper. Great news.
They did
Great.
not.
Sheriff loved it. Ha ha.
Oh.
Do you believe it now? Do you?
Oh.
The audacity.
Because it's not going to be
pain.
read before he reads it.
And why does he say tell no one of this letter, but he sent it to the jail? Everybody reads that shit.
Yeah, they get read
think
before
you
the
guys are-
inmates read them.
Right.
You guys are both missing a big point. Who the fuck is writing ha ha in letters like that?
This is like the 70s,
This is a
80s.
psycho bitch.
Somebody who is
mother-
very pleased with
I've
themselves.
done read a lot of letters in my life, and let me tell you, letters from the 70s from my grandparents never included ha ha like that.
Well, they didn't include
They were messing around.
Every time he said that,
not our grandparents, the person writing that letter.
Yeah, no.
No.
My papa would never.
Hell no. So people began to question whether the right man was truly behind bars or not.
Yeah.
Could he have an accomplice, though? Or was this new wave of letters the work of a fucking copycat?
Oh,
I mean,
my God.
it could be, but I still don't like Paul for this. I don't
Yeah,
really
fuck Paul.
quite. I still like the
Jesus, Kaylee.
David Longberry.
That's who you like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's still who
No.
I like.
I wish we had more information
No.
and knew a little bit more, but he's definitely bitter as fuck.
I'm gonna say this: fuck Paul Freshhauer, fuck David Longberry,
Why do you have to enunciate it?
fuck Karen, fuck Karen,
What about Mark?
fuck her. I don't know why, but fuck her.
He's
and
still-
Mark,
yeah, we're gonna get to him.
We have no details.
We're
I have
gonna get to
nothing.
him. I know. Let me talk about
But
it.
literally, I just
Kaylee,
wanted
you need to calm the fuck
I just
down.
wanted to emphasize: fuck the Fresh Hours and fuck Longberry.
Well,
right
you
now.
don't know because Mark
And fuck
Mark
the
appears to
government.
also be
Peace and love.
Fresh Hour.
Continue.
Not Hauer.
This is Fresh Hour.
Hour.
Say it correctly.
Because-
Fresh Hour.
No.
Because if you don't,
Okay. Take the take the FRES off of it. What does that say?
look at that shit.
What does it say?
Look at that shit.
No. Take the
Fresh Hour.
Okay. Do you say Hour or do you say hour? You know what, Janet? It's the 12th hour.
Oh my God, I can't do it.
Is that how you say it? No, that's not how I say
A
it.
new
No.
level of danger
It
emerged.
sounds
Shut up,
better.
Kaylee.
It sounds better.
Shut
It
up,
just-
Kaylee.
A new
just-
level of danger emerged when some of the letters started arriving laced with arsenic.
Oh my God.
Luckily, no.
Oh my God.
There's more.
What the fuck? But wait, there's arsenic.
Luckily, no one was seriously injured. The case was
What?
officially closed after Paul's conviction, and it was never reopened. Paul was released from prison in 1994, and he always did maintain his innocence.
I believe him.
After maintaining his guiltiness.
Well,
But anyways,
He may have been guilty of other things, but I don't think he was guilty of this.
I'm
Yeah.
really confused.
well, let me tie some things up
Why is there arsenic?
because they just wanted to take it to that next level.
Who does that?
We don't know.
Because they couldn't find any anthrax.
So later that same year, the popular television show Unsolved Mysteries, one of my faves, announced that they were going to cover this case.
Yeah.
But before production would even begin, the studio would receive an anonymous letter.
No fucking way.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. The letter goes a
I mean,
little
I'm not.
something
I'm
like
scared.
this.
I'm scared.
Forget Circleville, Ohio. Do nothing to hurt Sheriff Radcliffe. If you come to Ohio, you El Sickos will pay. The Circleville writer.
That's sus.
Why? Why? Who? It's
But-
the government.
That's
no,
sus.
because why?
Why the sheriff?
Yeah, why does it matter? Why can't they go into
Or is
Circleville?
that like to throw everyone off when they read it?
But
Could be.
why can't they go there?
So Paul was featured in an interview in this episode when they finally aired it, and he again denied completely having ever been the letter writer. The letters finally stopped in 1994, and no one has ever truly uncovered who was behind them or why. But there are some theories.
Who went to a
It was-
nursing home in 1994?
Nobody that I know.
I want to know. I feel like 1994. How many years is that? That's 20 years later, about.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Maybe it just got
It's the
boring.
year that Paul got out of prison. Mm-hmm. So did they use that opportunity to be like,
We're done.
yeah, he's done, so I'm done.
Yeah.
Or was he the writer and was like, okay, I
I'm
need to stop
finally
now.
done.
I'm out.
Even then, how is he getting it out in prison without anybody knowing
Yeah.
about it?
But why? Oh my god.
So there are still so many who believe that Paul Freshour was the culprit all along. The rumors were that Paul came to resent Mary for cheating on her husband Ron, and he and Paul were very, very close. Then, after Ron's death, it's said that he hated her even more. But if Paul was the writer, why would he use his own gun and only partially file off the serial number? Wouldn't he have made a better effort at covering his own tracks if it was him?
I would think so.
I would think so as well. Right? So we
Yeah.
are kind of like, no, it's not Paul. I agree
No,
with that.
it's fucking David
Then we have Karen
and
Freshour.
Karen. Mm-hmm.
She did have a motive to frame Paul since
Yeah.
their marriage was falling apart, but this seems like an extremely elaborate scheme. However, it's made even more believable when I introduce the next suspect,
What the fuck?
Mark Freshour, Paul and Karen's son,
Okay.
pictured here on the murder board.
Like a handsome man.
He's a kid. He's a
Like-
young man.
He's
Yeah.
like a young teenager in this one.
So remember the remark Paul made when he said he thought he knew who had stolen the gun, but he declined to say?
Yeah.
The only reason that you might never not want to say is because maybe it was your own fucking child that stole it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Some think Paul knew his son Mark to be the thief. This theory says that Karen may have put Mark up to stealing the gun, but that Mark may have not even known what his mom wanted the gun for,
Yeah.
and that she was planning to frame Paul with it. This is
What
backed
the
up by
fuck?
this is interesting. This is backed up by the severe depression that Mark suffered around Paul's trial and throughout the entire rest of his life afterward. He never resumed contact with his father after his parents' divorce, and he eventually did take his own life in 2002.
Oh my
That's awful.
Yeah. So he may have been living with some really crazy guilt,
Yeah.
even though he had no idea.
He was a kid when it happened.
And even if he did have an idea, like you said, he's a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you don't think it's that serious.
No, and you kind of do what you're told.
And it ends up ruining your dad's life,
yeah.
you know, kind of thing. And then the next suspect we have is David Longberry. He's at the top of the list for many web sleuths investigating this case. He was the bus driver who was obsessed with Mary Gillispie. He had asked her out on many occasions, but Mary always turned him down. It's said that he was extremely bitter about it and may have wanted to get back at Mary. And what's most suspicious is when Longberry was confronted via letter by the Freshours, the letters did temporarily stop for a time.
Yeah.
So could it have been him?
I think so.
Yeah.
Who knows? Not us.
I don't know.
Not
I think they
anybody.
were all involved. I think there was like a club for these fucking anonymous letters, and they all met on fucking Tuesdays, and they got together, and they
And they
had
traced
fucking
it out.
wine, and they were like, "Who shall we?"
I just think, like,
hit
as a
this
bus
week?"
driver, you know, kids talk. And they talk, where are they going to talk? They're going to talk on the bus. So then, you know, you get these little bits of information, and then you follow those up with other things, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Being a bus driver,
mean-
perhaps, maybe the
And
best
also,
job.
all it would take is for David to go hang out and have a couple beers at the local pub after work to get a
Absolutely.
bunch of this information too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, like we said, small towns, everybody talks.
Everybody knows everybody's fucking business.
There's even theories that Gordon Massey himself could have been the letter writer in an attempt to push Mary closer to him. When Massey and his wife eventually did divorce, she claimed extreme cruelty as the reason behind it.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of that as a
No.
reason?
No.
Extreme cruelty.
Is why she divorced him.
Why are you enunciating things so hard?
She always does.
What do I do?
Cruelty.
Oh my god.
So does this refer to maybe the heartache that the affair may have caused her, or is this like something even deeper than that and more
I don't
like
fucking
sinister?
know. This is
I don't know.
some-
Do we have information
We
on that?
don't.
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
Did Massey, and you said his eyes looked fucked up, so was he like really a deranged personality?
I called that shit.
Like, did he have that in him that it would have taken to be the individual that would write the Circleville letters?
Yeah, and you have to write them towards yourself because otherwise you,
You
look like a
guilty,
suspect.
right?
It's a booty trap.
It's never been determined. Then there's the possibility that the author of the Circleville letters has never, ever been identified. It could be a secret that they take into their grave, but whoever they are, this one is a mystery, and it will probably never be solved. Not completely, anyway.
Okay, how unsettling. Like,
I know.
ew. After it got to that really aggressive, threatening point,
I mean, yeah, leave the
Ew.
12-year-old alone.
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
the billboards? Ew.
like big signs.
Stop! What are you doing? And it's
But
like,
that's why it had to be somebody really close to Mary. Fuck
but
everybody else.
This is what I'm saying.
that
Now,
was just the dirt they had
Yeah.
on
Which
everybody.
which means it could be any of the suspects we named. Because
Exactly.
they were all close to her.
how? Imagine being Mary. Like,
And
I
it's
could
funny
not
how we
live.
were like, yeah, it's Ron. And then he died. It's
Yeah.
not fucking Ron.
No, it's not.
So, like, nobody knows for sure.
It's weird to think that Mary is having to live her life just like knowing someone's basically out to get her.
Yeah.
At any time.
Yeah.
How unsettling. I could never.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's really bad.
Okay, so the next time you get a letter with a return address from Columbus, Ohio, you better run off and burn it
Fuck
and move
yeah.
to another fucking country.
Get the fuck out.
You just never know who's watching you and waiting to make you their next victim.
They can go ahead and try and fuck around and find out, but guess what? Ain't no skeletons in this closet that I haven't revealed all by my damn
For
self.
real.
So go ahead.
And also,
go ahead.
if you guys want to learn more about this case, you can do your own research, or you can go on to Netflix has a series called The Watcher,
Yes,
I've
and
seen
I've watched it.
and it's very good.
It's
and
amazing.
it is very loosely based on this case, but it's kind of the same kind of.
It's kind of like the same
creepy
idea
vibe where
of-
someone's knows you better than.
and I love what's his name that stars in it.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but that actor is really good, and
It's
he does
great.
a great job.
He does do a great job. And also, do your research, do whatever, and then fucking email us.
Yeah, and
because
tell
I
us
wanna
what you
know
found.
what you think or who you think.
Yeah, because really, like, okay, Tross, who do you think? Like, seriously.
It was David Longberry.
That's who you think.
Yeah.
Keely.
I genuinely think there was a fucking community.
So you think it was like
A club.
at Skidmore where like the whole
Yes.
community
Yeah,
joined in
she
and did
thinks it was like a
like more than one person.
But like
a
I even
Illuminati type
yeah.
deal.
Like I even think it was like more
Or
than that.
Illu- Illuminati,
But
I
do you
see.
know how rare it is for a group of people to keep a secret like this?
I know.
For real.
But that's
Illuminati.
why
Yeah.
like it just kept spreading. I don't know. It's so fucking weird.
I think everybody
But-
at this table knows exactly who it was. It was motherfucking Karen.
It was Karen. I done told y'all, bitches. And everybody made fun of me, so I went with the community.
I bet the farm on that shit. That's
Yeah.
how much I know it was
I
Karen.
mean, I would be willing to say that like Karen and David Longberry like
Karen
had some.
Maybe because she had a little, I don't know.
I could see her like having an affair with David, and then Paul
But
finding out.
we don't have any evidence that they even knew each other.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
But it is a small town, and like we said, they probably at least knew of each other.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know.
don't
Who the
know.
fuck knows? But
And
anyway,
this is just fucked up. And
what do you
y'all-
think? You've ever heard of this case before?
Dude, fuck off.
Doesn't it make your brain go like, "Oh my god"?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, yeah, I have heard of this case, and I have watched the Netflix series The Watcher.
oh my god.
100% recommend.
Did you?
Shut up, you fucker.
Kaylee needs therapy.
Oh, I love her.
Oh my god. I wish I had more information. There was something that said like as soon as the Fresh Hours wrote him that letter, he moved.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but
but
then
they
the
just
letter
kept
stopped.
coming.
But then the letters resumed and
Which could have been a copycat, or
So-
it could have been David safe in his little wherever he was at.
Or
Yeah.
it could have been a community that was like, oh my god, who's going to pick this up now that David's
Kaylee
gone?
wanted it to be a fresh Howard.
I think it is
It's
Karen
Fresh. I
Hauer.
am 100% positive that Karen Freshhauer is actually the community page runner. Like, she's literally the fucking leader of the whole
They didn't
fucking
have
cult.
Facebook back then.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Kaylee.
fuck what they
You
had.
had to like go to the local laundromat and post your shit on the fucking
Faux show.
corkboard.
Yeah,
like
faux
you
show.
do here or at church.
Yeah.
Like you do here.
Like
This
you
is
do
the
here.
goddamn murder
This
scene.
is the murder board.
That's not a scene.
Oh, wait, this
That's
I'll
a
take
board.
I'll take a picture of
This
the murder
wasn't
board
even
and
like a murder. Well, kind of, yeah. Murder.
I'll take a picture of the murder board. The motorboat.
The motorboat. I'll motorboat you right now, bitch.
I'll take a picture of the murder board and post it on the Facebook so you all can see the hard work that I did. But that's going to do it for us tonight.
Good
we hope you all had
night.
fun. We did.
Yay!
Check us out on all the stuff. The website's thepoisonteaparty.com. You can reach us over there and follow us on Facebook. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating and review us wherever you listen to us at.
Yeah.
Until next time, my lovelies, you keep it classy like Tracy.
Yeah, bitch.
Ayo.
And you keep those fucking pinkies up.
Pinkies up,
Pinkies
bitch.
up, hoes.
You've been poisoned.
Dude.
Again.
Why?
I have to pee.
Why is it
Okay.
always being poisoned?
Again.